Welcome to the Eklavya University. I am Ravindra K, the founder and the developer of the system named Eklavya University. Eklavya University is one system, all of IT career. This is the outcome of my 20 years of research and development. The prime objectives of the system are two. The first one is programming studies for every student aspirant, regardless of their educational qualifications. The student may be either school goer, college goer, office goer, doctor, lawyer, doctorate, or housewife. Anybody who is having interest in programming. From the day one onwards, they start writing programs and learn and master programming. This is a unique way of teaching programming to the students. The second one is software career for every graduate aspirant. Every graduate means a graduate engineering or non-engineering of arts, science, commerce or management. Any graduate. So through our system, they are evolved as the industry-ready programmers and they can select their employees on their own. That position you can reach. I strongly believe that programming studies are the easiest among all application-oriented studies. Application-oriented studies means you know that the branches in engineering groups, that is like civil, mechanical, electrical, electronics, biotechnology, automotive, aeronautics, etc. and all that. Programming studies are also one of the application-oriented studies, and programming studies are the easiest among all the application-oriented studies, provided they have a system and strategy. I want to prove that getting a software career is the easiest among all other professional jobs. Easiest. For that purpose, I have developed just a 120 days program. But this is meant for graduates because mental maturity is required for the programmers. That's why that is the industry requirement. There should be a graduate. Now, I want to prove to the world, programming studies are the easiest and getting software job is the easiest. So, for this purpose, I am the live proof. I never attended any computer science class, any programming class, especially in my lifetime. I developed my system. I could make great Dr. Abdul Kalamji as my virtual student. And many professors of IIC, IITs greatly appreciated my system as a unique one. I have students in 5 countries all over the world. So this is the layman's achievement. One thing I want to tell you, I am not intelligent. Just I am an ordinary person, but out of my aspiration, I could develop the system. This is the outcome of 20 years of my research and development. Now I am providing you a roadmap, a clear roadmap to achieve, to realize your software career dream. And I have incorporated this in 30 minutes, or just 30 minutes of video. That's why I request you to watch the video every bit up to the end. By that, you can understand all the facts relating to realizing your software career dream on your own. As you know, a good idea may change your life. Now I am presenting you a life-changing idea for millions. This is simply software career for every graduate aspirant, provided they have 3 C's: computer, commitment, and common sense. In this regard, you need a little explanation. Graduate. Graduation is not my requirement, industry's requirement. Because programming requires the mental maturity. Children, schoolgoers also may perform programs, but their mental maturity is not adequate. That's why industry requires a graduate, because along with the age, they get, obviously, it is expected that they get mental maturity. That's why graduation is the requirement of the industry, not my requirement. Number 2 is, here graduate means any type of graduate, engineering or non-engineering. Non-engineering of any branch, arts, science, commerce, management. For all of them, I give 100% job guarantee, provided they follow my system. Okay. And the 3 C's. Computer. Actually, if you want to evolve as a programmer, you must have a computer. Without having computer, don't expect that to evolve as a programmer. Analogically, this is like learning car driving. If you want to learn car driving, you must have a car. Otherwise, it's not possible. In classroom, you cannot learn car driving. That point you have to understand. Here, computer means you need not think of higher end or high cost computers. Any computer, workable computer is okay. If you cannot afford, you can purchase any second-hand computer of Core 2D or dual core. In second-hand market, you may get it to 5,000 to 6,000 rupees. That is more than enough for your entire programming study until you settle in the job. That is my promise. Second one is commitment. Actually, without commitment, you never evolve as a programmer. Just simply preparing something and all that will not do. Actually, for your information, most programming professionals, in their sleep also they work. If they work 60 to 70% mentally and 30% on the computer. That means if they have to work 60 to 70% mentally means how much commitment they require and all that. Actually, you cannot purchase commitment. It should come automatically. How it come? How you can get commitment towards the studies? For that, some tips I give you. First thing is instant result. You never expect that from day one you write programs. But in our system, from the day one you start writing solid programs, whatever may the language. Okay, that is instant result. If you get unexpected thing positively, then automatically your interest and enjoyment is doubled. By that, you develop commitment. Second one is job assurance, career assurance. Actually, I am providing you that. Just 120 training sessions of 120 hours I am going to provide to you. And by preparing that and practice, I assure you 100% you get job. Whatever you require in the software industry, that point you have to understand. Third one is enjoy. Where you enjoy, there you never get tired. One great example I have to give you, real life example. Some students in a 1 hour classroom in college, 1 hour classroom also they are tired. They look that side, this side and look at watch and all that. Why? They are feeling boring. 1 hour period. The same person in film theater, at least 3 hours, sit and enjoy. A fraction of second disturbance also they cannot bear. That you know. The same person in a cricket stadium, 10 hours at a stretch in the hot summer on cement benches he sit and enjoy. Here if you compare that, 1 hour classroom, 3 hours film theater and 10 hours cricket stadium. What is the difference? If you analytically see that, the difference is enjoyment. Where you enjoy, there you never get tired. So I make you to enjoy subject, then automatically get time. Many people say that I am not getting time, I am very busy with homework or something and all that. But if you start enjoying, you reduce your sleep and work. So that is the power of enjoyment. That too, you never get tired. That point you have to understand. By that, I provide you everything to enhance your commitment toward the programming studies. Third one is common sense. Common sense is very core. Of course, it is very uncommon among the people. However, what is common sense means I cannot give you the precise definition. One thing is you have to understand all the surroundings and you should take a sound judgment in relevant situations. That is common sense. Here, one saying is there. What is that? One unit of learning requires 10 units of common sense to apply that. This is a true application-oriented subject. So, without common sense, you cannot apply it. That's why common sense is very core. For that, what you require and all that, everything I am providing. Here, I am not talking about intelligent. I am not at all intelligent, but I have ample common sense. That's why, in order to develop your common sense, what you require through my system, I provide you. So, always you must remember, you must have a computer. Second one is commitment, and third one is common sense. If you feel that you have the three, prima facie you are the right candidate for this course. And I am providing you A to Z. You don't think of anything. I don't expect any programming background or any other background. If you have the three C's, I provide you A to Z support, A to Z support until you settle in the software job just within a span of 6 months maximum. 6 months maximum. The course length is 120 hours through 120 training sessions. Just I told you, an idea may change your life. But you must remember one thing. Just having an idea alone, you cannot get any benefit or any result out of that. An idea is like a blueprint. Until unless you implement the blueprint, you cannot derive any benefit out of that. For example, if you have a blueprint for a big building, you cannot derive any benefit. You must construct the building according to the blueprint. Then only you can derive a result out of that. That point you have to understand. So I have given an idea. Software career for every graduate aspirant. Okay. In order to transform that idea into a pragmatic reality, you must have 3 R's. What are the 3 R's? A right system, a right strategy, and right support. You need some explanation for this. Suppose career journey and road journey analogically are alike. If you have to have a comfortable road journey to reach a destination, you need 5 requirements. What are the 5 requirements? A right road, a right vehicle, a right road map, a right address, and a right comfort. And all 5, if you get, you can comfortably reach your destination in time. Once again, I repeat that. A right road, a right vehicle, a right road map, a right address, and a right comfort. You need to reach the destination in time comfortably. In the similar manner, if you have in a career journey also, in order to reach your destination or in order to realize your dream, you require 3 R's: right system, right strategy, and right support. Through our web series, I am going to explain about them after a few minutes. Through our web series and Ekalavya learning management system, that is a learning management system I am going to online learning management system I am going to provide, that is Ekalavya learning management system. It is a single window system. It provides you everything what you require. Our web series is the innovative model. It is totally new to the world of programming studies. This is my brainchild. This is the outcome of 20 years of my research and development that I am going to provide you. So, this web series and LMS provides you right system as well as a strategy and support also. Because of that, you can comfortably in a scheduled period, as I told you already, maximum within 6 months, you can realize your dream and you will be in a position to choose your software job. That is my promise. What you require, everything I am going to provide through the 3 R's. As I told you already, in order to evolve as an industry-ready programmer and secure a bright software career on your own at your choice, you should have 3 R's: right system, right strategy, and right support. Now, I briefly explain about the 3. The first one is right system. A right system acts like a vehicle, right vehicle to reach our destination, career destination. Here, we have developed a system called web series. This is totally new to the world of programming studies, and you derive a number of benefits out of this. And the right system, mainly what it does, actually, this is your course. In order to evolve as an industry-ready programmer, simply learning one language is not enough. You have to learn many. I am going to explain about them a little later, after a few minutes. And this is divided into multiple things like this. And this is a one unified course. And web series dissects into 1 hour training sessions. 1 hour training sessions. In each training session, from the day 1, you perform either 1 or more programming tasks. That means like car driving, by writing program, right through writing programs, you master programming. So, entire course is divided into 120 training sessions of 1 hour each. It is countable. That means if you complete this 120 training sessions, is countable, then 100% you will be industry ready. And you can face interviews or job interviews or job exam with anybody of equally qualified or better qualified. That stage you acquire on your own. So it dissects the unified programming studies into countable training sessions of each 1 hour. That is in this way it provides a great system to you. And one more very important thing I have to tell you, in the entire study I have incorporated 3 attributes, very core attributes. First one is universal system. Universal system means, in the beginning I told you, our objectives are universal. This is programming studies for every student aspirant, regardless of their study level. That means school goer, college goer, office goer, doctor, doctorate, housewife, or anybody who aspires programming studies. For all of them, we are providing an ecological system. They never get any doubt, and there is no obstruction at all. They can complete that. And the second one is software career for every graduate aspirant. Already explained to you. Any graduate, engineering, non-engineering, art, science, commerce, management, etc. Anybody who is aspiring, having 3 C's: computer, commitment, and common sense. So, in this manner, we made it universal. Anybody wants programming studies or software career, especially for graduates, and they can get it. Second one is zero to expert. Zero to expert. Actually, let's go for a car driving analogy. When you start learning car driving, when you are zero, how far you learn until you get confidence. That means until you become an expert. Expert means you need not participate in car races until you get confidence that you can run your car anywhere, any type of road. Then that is zero to expert. In this also, we don't expect any programming background. Zero is the best. You can build everything brick by brick. After completion of this 120 training sessions, you learn a lot, which I am going to explain little later. And these are enough to evolve as an industry ready programmer and acquire your first software job. First software job I am talking about. And third one is most important, Indianized style. Now you see any computer literature, 95% are written by foreign authors only, all good books. And the style is also different. Their examples also, beach ball, fishes, cats, etc. and all that are there. That you cannot understand. Those are very familiar to them. But Indian students, especially having rural background, cannot understand that. That's why I provide you everything in Indianized style. What is Indianized style and all that? First 1 hour video you watch, the first training session, you can understand what is our distinction, a system distinction from all others. So, every technical concept is explained. Every technical concept is explained from real life. That's why you never feel it is a technology, but you can own it very easily. And every problem, every program is taken from the real life domains. Real life domains, initially, all your projects are relating to your preparation of marks report, preparation of employees' salary statement, employees' workers' wage statement, supervisors' cash bill, etc. and all that. That's why you understand every bit of concept and you perform every program without any doubt. All are made known to you. So these are 3 key attributes we are attributing in the incorporating the system, and web series itself provides you a strategy. And as far as support is concerned, as a brief already, our ELMS Ekalavya Learning Management System, it provides you 6 services in an integrated manner. That means study notes, video lectures, unit-wise tests using the international standards, doubt clarification, updations, and certification exam. All the 6 services are provided through a single window. So this type of support, as I told you already, it provides you great comfort in your career journey. So in this manner, we are providing you right system, right strategy, and right support in order to empower you to evolve as an industry-ready programmer and choose your employer, not begging anybody. Choose your employer on your own. In this context, I have to clarify a doubt which most of you get. That is my responsibility. That is, while lakhs of engineering graduates are seeking for software jobs, how can you compete, being an ordinary graduate, how can you compete with the engineering graduates? That is a right doubt. You must get it. For that, just I tell you the truth, and based on that, you take a decision. Actually, all companies may not consider your candidature, being a non-engineering graduate, for the first job I'm talking about. They have the rule book. Rule book. Strictly according to the rule book, they take engineering graduates are the equivalents. Most candidates are selected from campuses. Okay. But 50 to 60% of software companies, they give more weightage for the skills, software skills, than the formal education. That point you have to understand. Suppose you think in our own angle. You feel like an employer. You want a software guy who is having skills. Then two persons came, two candidates. First candidate is having formal education, like engineering, and he does not have any skills. He is a fresher. Second candidate is an ordinary graduate and is having relevant skills what you require. Then, to whom you prefer? Obviously, you take a person who is having skills even though he is not having formal qualification. Am I right? In this manner, 50 to 60% companies, B grade companies, C grade companies, and all that, if you have skills, definitely they consider. And once you complete our course, then definitely you will be in a better position than any other engineering graduate, mainly because of your international certification OCAJP. I'm going to explain about that little later. Okay, that means your scope is 50 to 60% of software development companies consider your candidature. No doubt about that. That is a fact. Otherwise, you can inquire also. Second one is employability factor. Actually, whether you know or not, I do not know. National Employability Report 2020 is there. That they conducted a big survey and all that. They appraise the employability of the engineering graduates and other equivalents. What is employability? Employability means a person's knowledge, skills, and abilities to acquire an employment and to maintain that. Acquire an employment and maintain that knowledge, skills, and abilities. Simple example I give you. If you know the recipe of a dish, let us say biryani, that is you can call as knowledge. Just you know recipe. And if you are able to prepare biryani according to the knowledge, then that is skill. Abilities means you are in a position to prepare 10 types of biryanis with different tastes and flavors. That is ability. For your first job, nobody expects abilities and all that. Knowledge and skills are required. According to National Employability Report, only 3.84% of Indian engineering graduates are employable in software product development industry. Let us take 4%. Only 4% Indian university engineering graduates are employable for software product development industry. What about 96%? These persons are not employable. They have qualification, but they don't have any knowledge and skills required for software development. And there is a big room for you. You will be in this category. I am targeting for that. I create a platform and provide to you. And you will be selected. Employers are dire need of right candidates, and some employer will call you and take you. Understand? So, in this way, clearing your doubt. Hi friends. Now I explain the superiority of web series over the conventional systems. As I told you already, these web series are my brain children, and which are totally new to the world of programming studies. This is a revolutionary model, and which enables you to write programs from the day one. From the day one, underline that. if you start studying programming language, either Python, Java, or C, from today onwards you start writing programs. It is like car driving only. Right through driving car, you learn car driving. In the same way, right through writing programs, you learn and master programming. That is my principle. Actually, for that, the web series are the right tool. Okay, how the web series are designed? Actually, TV serial episodes. TV serials are divided into units. Each unit is called episode. Episode may be half an hour or 1 hour. That you know that. I need not explain. These are also, web series also almost in that model. But here, each unit is 1 hour. Each unit is 1 hour, maximum 1 hour, or just 5 minutes, 10 minutes, that side, this side. And it is called as a training session, not episode. Hereafter, we call it as a training session. In each training session from the day one, you take a program, take up writing programs. So in each and every training session, one or more, 1 or 2 or 3 programs you complete. By writing programs, you understand all concepts practically. Simple example I give you. You cannot learn car driving in classroom. Suppose in classroom, if I explain about the clutch, brake, accelerator, etc., you cannot understand. Something you understand, but that is not clear. But once you sit in the driving seat and start driving the car, in a fraction of hour, you can understand what is the accelerator, what is clutch, what is brake, what is gear, what are the road signals, what are the do's, what are the don'ts, all that practically understand. Here also, while writing programs only, all concepts you understand. You need not study it separately. Just one time watch of my lectures and workout program. Thereafter, you can understand and master theory, own the concept. You will be in a position to explain to others. That point you have to understand. Okay, so in that way, each training session creates an interest toward the next one. Actually, you never expect that the day one you write programs. So if you are able to do that, it creates a lot of interest to you, and you start enjoying that, and it moves toward the next one, and all that, and you can complete the course in a short span of time. Many students tell that they don't get time, but once they develop interest, automatically they get time. Otherwise, whatever enjoyment they have, like social media, films, friends, sleep, all that, something they sacrifice and focus on this. And the most important thing is time plan. Actually, programming studies should be finished within the time frame according to your convenience. So actually, as I told you already, your entire study like this, many courses you have to study in order to evolve as a industry ready programmer. Now it is divided into countable training sessions of 1 hour each. That's why totally 120 hours, 20 training sessions I am providing to you, each 1 hour. So if you complete the 120 and corresponding task you perform, 100% you will be industry ready. I can compete with any other engineering guy because of your international certification OCAJP. You are number one. Nobody will compete with you. You take your city, not even 0.001% are having international certifications. And because of your international certification, you get employability. You will be called 100%, and you can face any exam or interview, job exam or job interview. So in that way, now you can complete your course according to your convenience. You make out a time plan, and strictly according to that you can complete. Other conventional style and all that may not be possible. That point you have to understand. And there are many other advantages by using a web series. In this context, most of you get one doubt. How it is possible for a student who is not having any programming background to write programs from day one? That is really a good doubt. If I would be in your position also, I would have got the same doubt. I must clarify that. Just as I told you, analogically, this is like a car driving. Car driving you cannot learn in the classroom. That you know that. How you learn? Simply sitting in the driving seat of the car and you learn. You learn what is the accelerator, what is the clutch, what is the brake, what is the gear, what are the road signals, what are the do's, what are the don'ts. All that you practically learn. My principle, my strategy is from the day one you take a program. That I empower you to do that. Already I tried for 10th class and PU students also. On the day one of the workshop, half a dozen programs and projects they completed and they won. You feel it is a wonder. That's why I call it as a one-day wonder workshop. One day is enough uh, to start writing solid programs either in Python, Java, or C. That point you have to understand. Okay, number one. Number two, actually, when you start learning car driving, when you are zero, and how long you learn until you become an expert. Expert means need not participate in races until you get confidence to drive the car on any road. It may be village road or tar road or express highway or any road. You should get confidence to drive the car. So zero to expert, a car is zero to expert. In programming also, zero to expert is the right model. And many students tell that I know programming. I know programming means, but I cannot write. I cannot write means it is a stupid answer. Actually, don't answer like that. If you know program, I know program. Whenever a small task is given, you must be in a position to do that. Otherwise, simply tell that I do not know programming. Otherwise, better answer is I am learning programming. I am not so confident. Otherwise, it is like if nobody there on the road, I can drive car. In my playground, I can drive car. In backyard, I can drive. These are all stupid answers and all that. And programming also the same principle is applicable. And one more very important is half knowledge is more dangerous than no knowledge. This principle is applicable for car driving as well as programming. Car driving with half knowledge, you never do that because it is a threat for your life and lives of others. In programming also, with half knowledge, you don't say that I know programming. Just to tell them I am learning programming, I am not confident. But if you know program means you must be in a position to write a program, at least a mark report, salary statement, etc. Like general things. It need not be a big project. That point you have to understand and proceed. So from the day one, otherwise just one training session you try, and if my words are not true, just discard it. You need not continue in this. Finally, I want to tell you one thing. Actually, so far I have very detailedly explained about this system, how it is a right system, right strategy, and right support we are providing to empower you to evaluate the industry-ready programmer. Actually, you need not blindly believe me because test to trust. Without testing, you should not trust anybody or anything. Actually, many institutions come forward with their slogans, labels, advertisement, etc. and all that. Once you pay fee, once you are attracted and pay fee, thereafter things may be different. In most cases, I am not telling in all cases, in most cases, whatever they say is different, whatever they give is different. That's why you are disappointed, you will be the loser. That's why I am offering you a great thing which nobody can offer. Actually, I am offering you 6 hours, 6 training sessions of 6 hours to you. That includes Python, computer basics, programming basics, and Python programming. And 6 hours daily, 1 hour you study. Within 6 days, you can complete 1 hour study and practice. Just within 1 week, you will be in a position to write a solid Python program, solid half a dozen Python programs on your own. No doubt about that. If you are able to do that, then you decide what is the next course of action. If it is not true, if you feel that my words are not true, then just to discard that. This is the open challenge. Just one thing, you must have discipline. There is no scope for anything by hearting. So daily 1 hour you watch my lectures and work out program. Just another 1 hour or 2 hours you need, and in that manner 6 days. Some people they complete within 3 days also. Okay. However, no hurry and all that. Slow and study wins the race. Then daily one training session you complete and practice. At the end of that, half a dozen projects you can develop in a formal manner like a professional. You think like a professional and work like a professional. This is my promise. This is my promise. Thereafter, everything I show to you, demonstrated, implement. What is the next action to become industry ready programmer to secure a bright software job? I will explain to you. in the next video, and if you like, you can join the course.